Hello everyone, it's Boss Han here. I am back here on the channel. I hope you guys have an absolute fantastic afternoon. Today I want to tell you guys something that happened today while I was at Target buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some kid tried to force me to buy them Pokemon cards by using their mom to force me to get them Pokemon cards, and it was a child that asked me. But yeah, that's the day that I went through today. But yeah, get ready, grab your snacks, drinks, whatever you need to get ready for story time, and let me tell you of what just literally happened. So for those who don't know, I discovered Yu-Gi-Oh about a month ago. I wasn't really interested in Yu-Gi-Oh. I was just only interested in buying Pokemon cards until I discovered Yu-Gi-Oh. So every now and then I would go buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and usually I would buy like the packs, but it seems I can't find any packs, so I just find the God dang. Yeah, the structured decks instead of like finding packs, because apparently at my Target they don't sell those packs anymore because it was the 25th anniversary. Anywho, my parents dropped me off at Target while they went to get the Target over for, to get groceries and stuff. And I went over to get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because, not every single week, but like every other week I would go get sometimes Pokemon cards, but now these days mostly Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I don't know. I just thought they were cool to collect, but I kind of felt interested in playing the game, but sadly I couldn't find anyone to play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game with. But anywho, I went over to the Yu-Gi-Oh section and I get these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the Yu-Gi-Oh deck structure, because there's no packs there. So I go over and I went over to the cash register. And before I can pay my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I feel a tap on my hand, and I look over while the cashier is trying to talk to me, and then the cashier notices the kid that's that's right next to me saying, "Hey, do you mind if you can give me some cards?" And I tell him, "Well, for one, I can't. I would only able to get you one Pokemon card pack. I mean, well, what cards do you want?" And he says, "Pokemon." It says, "Well, I'm sorry, but I can't give you, I can't buy you a Pokemon card pack because, well, I don't have to give you anything. I'm just here to spend my own money on my own things, so I'm sorry. Maybe next time, but I'm not gonna do that." But instead of realizing of, hey, maybe this kid maybe this guy doesn't want to let me get him Pokemon card packs, maybe I can just go back and go on with my day. But no, instead he asked me again to get to get him Pokemon cards. Instead of this time he wanted me to get the newest edition of the Elite Trainer box. And I told him, "Are you kidding me right now? I only have $20 in my wallet. I'm sorry that the fact that I don't get paid that much to just buy a amount of large packs. But you know what? It's not my problem that I can't buy you stuff. All right, I'm just a normal person trying to go through their day, try to enjoy something. But no, now I'm not gonna give you Pokemon cards because of that you're trying to get something even more bigger." And then the kids kind of gets a little bit red, and then he walks away. So then me, thinking of, hey, maybe this guy, this was a kid who wanted to ask me to get some Pokemons, but he walks off. So now I'm thinking, hey, maybe this situation over. So I get my Yu-Gi-Oh, and as I go out through the door because I already paid, I hear someone say, "Ahem, excuse me, young man," and I turn over, and ladies and gentlemen, I meet with a Karen, the son of a Karen. You know who's standing next to the Karen? The kid who asked me to get him Pokemons, and the Karen tells me, "Excuse me, my son asked very nicely for you to get him Pokemon cards. Now you better get him Pokemon cards." And I told the lady, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't have enough money, and plus, I don't even have to give your kid Pokemon cards, and plus, I'm not part of your family. I am just some random teenager trying to go through his day just to enjoy himself by opening a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, alright?" And the Karen starts to turn red, and she says, "Excuse me, young man, I know you just not said that. That's not how you treat someone with respect." And I go and look at her and I say, "Man, I'm sorry. I'm not going to get your son Pokemon cards. I am not like I don't have any money. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have to listen to you. I'm not part of your family. Like what am I supposed to do?" So I turn and to go out to the door, but then all of a sudden I feel grabbed by my hand, and see her. You are going to get my son Pokemon cards, young man. Do you understand me? And I tell her, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not going to give your son Pokemon cards. I already said this for the last time. No." And she says, "Well, if you don't, then I'm going to be calling your parents. I'll be finding a way to track you down and call your parents to tell you how you've been disrespecting us." Disrespecting us? I wasn't disrespecting you guys. I was telling you guys that I don't have to give you your son Pokemon cards, and I'm definitely not going to give you Pokemon cards now. And either way, I would never give you guys Pokemon cards because, like, literally, I don't have that much money. I don't have the money of a billionaire, alright? I'm just some random teenager that's broke and wants to just wants to have a nice day and getting to open Yu-Gi-Oh cards and basically study them for hours upon hours, just enjoying himself. All right, he doesn't want to spend time arguing over a Karen of how her son is a good boy and deserves everything in the world. I'm sorry. And so I tell her that, "Ma'am, I'm not going to say this again. I am not buying your son Pokemon cards." And I basically slapped her hand and she let go. And then she just said, "Oh my god, did you just touch me?" And I tell her, "Ma'am, listen, I didn't touch you. You started this first by grabbing my hand and, just started threatening me, all this stuff." And then she proceeds to start screaming because I broke her ego and started saying, "This man is attacking me," which I'm a teenager, all right. I mean, yes, I kind of look like an average JoJo character that looks like an average adult, but listen here, I'm just a teenager that's almost graduating high school. I mean, not almost graduating, but I'm still in high school, all right. I'm just trying to enjoy my day, and that's when I hear the sound of an employee come over here, and then she says, "Ma'am, is everything all right? Like, what's happening over here?" And then she starts explaining of how, that I'm mistreating them and how he's being really unfair. And then after that, the employee says, well, to me, "Hey, what happened? Yeah, she told her part, but I want to hear from you." And then I tell her, she is saying that I have to pay for her son Pokemon cards, something on the lines of like what just happened. I explain everything to her, and the employee says, "Ma'am, doesn't have to pay your son Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. So there should be no reason of why you should like attack him. And because of that, we're gonna have to officially kick you out, Karen." And then the Karen says, "Oh, what? You're kicking me out right now?" And then the employee says, well, yeah. Well, first I'm gonna have to call I'm gonna have to call my manager, but we're gonna have to kick you out, Karen." And the Karen starts screaming, "Well, what are you talking about? You can't kick me out. He was being unfair first." And well, at this point, I was just tired, and I didn't want to be in this situation anymore. So I dipped. I didn't want to be in part of this. I mean, I could, but my parents was still taking Target order. So I decided that, hey, maybe this is my chance to escape. So I leave Target and I go back to my parents' car, and my parents tell me, "Hey, what took you so long?" And then I tell them, "Oh, I have a crazy story to tell you." But yeah, that was the time where today what just happened is that I got jumped by a Karen trying to get me to buy her some Pokemon cards. But well, I was able to get through the situation. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I would appreciate you guys if you guys can press the like button. If you don't press the like button, then you're gonna encounter a Karen just like I did. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.